Have you ever wondered why a rock feels hard while water flows and air seems invisible? This isn't just a whimsical musing, it's the essence of everyday life, the states of matter that shape our world. From the refreshing gust of wind on a summer day, to the soothing touch of water in a pool, and the firm ground beneath our feet. These experiences all stem from the fascinating states of matter, solids, liquids, and gases. Today we're going to delve into the fascinating world of solids, liquids, and gases. Think about a diamond, one of the hardest substances known to man. Now, what makes a diamond a solid and why does it matter? Let's dive in. A solid is a state of matter characterized by particles arranged such that their shape and volume are relatively stable. The atoms or molecules in solids are closely packed together, much like a crowd at a concert. They vibrate but don't move about freely. This close packing results in solids being incompressible and having a fixed volume and shape. Imagine a diamond. Its dazzling brilliance and extraordinary hardness are results of the way its carbon atoms are arranged in a rigid three-dimensional structure. This atomic structure doesn't change when you pick up a diamond or even if you drop it. A diamond maintains its shape and volume regardless of where it is because it is a solid. But it's not just diamonds. Look at the phone or device you're using to watch this video, the chair you're sitting on, or even the ground under your feet. These are all solids. They won't change shape unless a force is applied to them. And even then, they're pretty resistant to change. The characteristics of solids aren't just about being hard or rigid. Consider wax, for instance. It's still a solid, though much softer and more malleable than a diamond. That's because the force of attraction between particles in a solid isn't the same for all solids. It varies, which leads to different properties in different solids. In a nutshell, solids are all around us, providing structure and form to our world. They're the buildings we live and work in, the cars we drive, the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and so much more. Each solid, with its unique set of properties, serves a specific purpose in our lives. From the diamond in a ring to the concrete under our feet, solids are an integral part of our daily lives. Imagine pouring a glass of water on a hot day. The water is cool and refreshing, but have you ever stopped to think about what it is that makes this liquid so unique? In the wonderful world of matter, liquids hold a special place. They are one of the three fundamental states of matter. Along with solids and gases, what sets liquids apart is their ability to flow and take the shape of their container, while still maintaining a fixed volume. Picture a river flowing down a mountainside. The water takes on the shape of the riverbed, winding and twisting to conform to the landscape. Yet no matter how the river twists and turns, the water doesn't just disappear. It maintains its volume. It's the same amount of water, just in a different shape. This is because the particles in a liquid are less tightly packed than those in a solid. They have the freedom to move around, sliding past each other, which gives the liquid its ability to flow and change shape. But don't be fooled into thinking that this means liquids are chaotic. On the contrary, the particles in a liquid are still quite orderly. They're just not as rigidly structured as those in a solid. This allows liquids to be somewhat compressible, but not nearly as much as gases. Liquids also have the ability to dissolve other substances, creating solutions. This is an important characteristic that allows for many of the chemical reactions that are vital to life on Earth. So the next time you're enjoying a cool glass of lemonade, remember that there's more to that refreshing liquid than meets the eye. It's a complex state of matter, with properties that make it essential to our daily lives. From the water we drink to the oil that fuels our cars, and the blood that flows through our veins, liquids play a critical role in our world. They shape our landscapes, drive our industries, and even make up a large part of our own bodies. So, whether it's a refreshing drink or a relaxing bath, liquids are vital to our existence. Ever wonder why you can't see the air around you? Well, it's because you're surrounded by a type of matter we call gas. Now, gases are fascinating and a bit elusive, and they're definitely not as tangible as solids or liquids. But that doesn't make them any less real or vital. Picture this. You're in a room and you release some perfume. In no time, that scent fills the space. It's not because the perfume has grown or expanded, it's because the gas particles from the perfume have spread out and mixed with the air in the room. That's one of the amazing characteristics of gases. They spread out to fill any space available to them. You see, unlike solids and liquids, gases don't have a fixed shape or a fixed volume. They take the shape of whatever container they're in, and they can be compressed or expanded. This is because the particles in a gas are far apart from each other and move around freely, bouncing off the walls of their container. This is why you can easily squeeze a whole lot of gas into a small container, like inflating a balloon. Now imagine a busy city intersection with cars zooming around in all directions. That's a good way to picture how gas particles move. They're constantly in motion, colliding with each other and the walls of their container. This constant motion of gas particles is what creates pressure. And here's something else. Gases are affected by temperature more than solids or liquids. When you heat a gas, its particles move faster and spread out more, causing the gas to expand. Conversely, when you cool a gas, its particles slow down and come closer together, causing the gas to contract. So gases might be invisible, but their effects are very much visible and tangible. From the air we breathe to the helium in balloons, gases are all around us, even if we can't see them. They may be elusive, but they're an integral part of our everyday lives. So we've seen that solids, liquids, and gases each have their unique characteristics. Let's take a moment to summarize what we've learned. In the realm of solids, the particles are tightly packed, vibrating in place but not moving about. This gives solids their firm shape and volume, making them resistant to changes in form. Think of a rock. No matter where you place it, it remains unyielding and retains its shape. Then we have liquids. Unlike solids, the particles in liquids are not bound so tightly. They are close together, but they have the freedom to slide past one another, which gives liquids their ability to flow and take the shape of their container. Imagine pouring water into a glass. The water effortlessly conforms to the shape of the glass. Lastly, we have gases. Their particles are far apart and move freely at high speeds. This freedom of movement allows gases to expand infinitely and fill any container they're in, no matter its size. Picture inflating a balloon. The gas particles inside spread out to fill the entire balloon. The differences between these states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas, fundamentally come down to the arrangement and movement of their particles. In solids, particles are tightly packed and vibratory. In liquids, they're close but have the freedom to slide past one another. And in gases, they're far apart and move freely. This understanding of the characteristics of solids, liquids, and gases isn't just textbook knowledge. It's the foundation upon which we build our understanding of the world around us. It explains why a river flows, why a balloon expands when blown up, and why a rock remains firm and unyielding. Understanding these states of matter helps us to understand the world around us in a whole new light. In our everyday lives, we encounter solids, liquids, and gases all the time. From the sturdy earth beneath our feet, to the refreshing water we drink, to the invisible air we breathe, these states of matter are inextricably woven into the fabric of our existence. The beauty of science is that it allows us to peel back the layers of the ordinary, revealing the extraordinary underneath. Understanding the characteristics of solids, liquids, and gases is not just about memorizing facts and figures from a textbook. It's about seeing the world through a new lens, a lens that illuminates the underlying principles that govern the universe. So why does it matter? Well, imagine the countless innovations and technological advancements that have been made possible because someone dared to question, to observe, and to understand the nature of matter. From the steam engine that sparked the Industrial Revolution, to the liquid crystal displays we use in our smartphones and TVs today, the impact of this knowledge is undeniable. We encourage you to join this journey of discovery. Observe the solids, liquids, and gases in your own lives. Think about their properties, their behaviors, ask questions, dive deeper. Because when you do, you'll find that science is not confined to laboratories and textbooks. It's all around us, in every rock, every drop of water, every breath of air. So next time you pick up a rock, pour a glass of water, or take a breath, remember the fascinating science behind it all.